Welcome filmmakers, fans, and friends to Indie Cinema Showcase. We're your hosts, Christina Carmona.
And I'm Andy Luis Froman.
This weekend, we're at the 16th Annual Central Florida Film Festival happening at Epic Theaters of Mount Dora.
If you guys have been with us in the past, you guys know what the Central Florida Film Festival is all about. And if you haven't, don't worry, because we've got you covered. So follow us along as we take you through this epic weekend. You see what I did there? I know I'm clever.
Let's go.
All right.
With over 150 films from all over the world screening here at Central Florida Film Festival, there is something for everyone.
I really hope you're not talking to Betty White.
No, I'm talking to them.
Oh. You want to go watch some films?
Yes.
All right.
Let's go.
Sometimes people have a question of when they give us funding, does it really reach the child? You know, why are you all laughing? We want to make sure we're seeking out children that might be in places that seem impossible.
Demonstrations, riots, Mary's Meals, bypasses all of that.
You sure we have to do this? A bit of a hill. So this is Whistler.
His mother said, if you're coming to school, you got to bring your sister because they have to go and work in the fields. So this kid carries his 1-year-old sister everywhere.
You know, I thought going up that mountain, Mary's Meals can reach everywhere that there's a hungry child.
They are magnificent and give you so much more than you give them. A lot of those kids don't eat in the morning. A lot of those kids don't eat at night.
She said, I have been praying and bim, Mary Meals is coming.
Do you see what happens after a simple meal? It just came to life.
Love reaches everywhere.
I've noticed some irregular transactions over the last few weeks.
What I say, walk by the Spirit, and you will not fulfill the lust of the flesh.
Now remember, Deke, I need you to cover for me if anyone comes looking for me, okay?
Don't worry, Pastor.
Something is definitely going on with those three.
My eyes, my heart, and my soul are only focused on the Lord.
Preach it, preach it. You a lie.
Get up out of here. Now. God is able to bless you abundantly so that in all things, at all times, having all that you need, you will abound in every good work. Well, I wish I had a church in here today. Deke.
Deke, yeah, you did good, bro.
Thank you, Deke. I love those shoes, man.
There's dozens of videos popping up online. Dublin's in shambles. People are killing each other. Everything's gone to shite. And dude, it's fucking zombies.
There's no such thing as zombies, Jay.
There's mayhem in Dublin. Is it a hoax, or is it really the dead?
Only you would take a supposed disaster and try to turn it into a fame grab.
And I say fair play to her. Someone needs to get the message out.
It isn't real.
Evening all. Lovely weather, wouldn't you say?
Whatever you say to her, make sure it ends well. You were hard enough to live with before she came into town.
What are you gonna do?
What I was born to do.
You think this stuff in Dublin is real?
We haven't heard anything back from the branches from the capital since the incident started happening.
I think at least one person could give me a part of the shell of a whit of a thought about what's been going on.
The zombie apocalypse.
The zombies are getting me! Where's my boyfriend?
In the wake of recent attacks, some insurgents have risen up, who've taken the chaos in Dublin as a sign that a revolution is at hand.
For revolutions come to Dublin, it's about high time.
You're not serious, Jerry.
And why not? What does the church have to say on the matter?
Well,
who cares?
Guys, I think it's about time we take a look at these videos.
Get off!
There's something up there.
Well, we know what we have to do now, don't we? Right. Head for the coast and board the first ship to Puerto Rico. I've been getting ready for this. Maybe this really is the end. We've cried out for destruction for so long that the damned have finally risen up to take us back into submission. Eternally the beasts that have sprung forth from the depths of our dark soul.
Excuse me, while I clean my underpants. I'll never talk to you again.
What? That's a zombie.
And may I ask who's calling?
Arthur?
Okay, Arthur, run me through what happened.
Are you guys still thinking about fostering?
Yeah.
We'll get you taken care of for a few months.
Do you want to come back?
How long?
Huh, baby?
How long would I be back for?
Ain't you fucking kidding, man?
In addition to screening movies from all over the world, Central also has fun and informative panels and discussion with industry professionals.
Speaking of panels, ours is in like 5 minutes.
We should probably
Yeah, we
do
should
that.
go.
Okay, let's go.
The 48 itself is the largest film time competition in the world. You wanna-
Yeah, so we participate in over 130 cities across the entire globe. It was established back in 2001. Here in Orlando, we're on our 12th year as part of the 48-hour film project.
More than 300 teams.
Yeah, we have had more than 300 teams participate. Overall, I think in general, the 48 has over 5,000 teams participating per year when it comes to it globally and internationally.
So essentially, when you're competing and you compete and win in your city, you are now a part of an international level competition. because after that, all the city-winning films go into competition to compete at Filmapalooza.
Right. A lot of folks tend to see stuff like the 48-Hour Film Project and they think that it's a local event, when in actuality it is a very large-scale global competition. The beginning stages is the local competition where you're competing in your own city for the title of best film of that city. And as she mentioned, after that, each winner from each city go on to compete at Filmapalooza, which is basically like our Super Bowl of the event, where they go and compete at an international level for the chance to screen at the short film block at the Cannes Film Festival and a grand prize of $5,000.
Yeah, so it's not just, bragging rights for your city. It goes much further than that.
Hey guys, so I'm here with Colin Kroczuk, one of the participants of the 48-Hour Film Project Orlando. He was actually this past year's winner, who's here at the Central Florida Film Festival talking on the 48-Hour Film Project panel. Colin, welcome.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about your involvement with the 48.
Well, we've been doing it since 2013. We were eager to get out after film school and test our mettle doing anything. The 48-hour film project every year is just a great excuse to push yourself and make something. Every year you're going to make something, no matter what, if you participate in the 48, and that's why we do it.
Now, this is your first year winning the entire event.
It is the first year.
How was that for you?
It felt like finally. I mean, we've been doing it since 2013, and I think it's been justified, all of the things that we've won and lost over the years, and this year it was like we finally got there. We have everything that we've been working toward, we kind of acquired.
Now,
So
there's some strong competition in the 48-Hour Film
Yes, there
Project.
is.
And, this guy right here, he is one of the top contenders. There's a reason why he won this past year. Are you excited about Filmapalooza?
I am excited. I'm nervous because the best of the best is going there. And then our silly film is going to be up there with people from all over the world. So it's going to be interesting.
Honestly, I don't think you have anything to worry about. It's like we just actually got to screen his film for this past year, and people were loving it and laughing in the audience. So if that's any indicator, it's going to do very well at Filmapalooza.
Thank you.
So what's next for you? Like, do you have any other projects in the work?
We're always working on developing new ideas and submitting to more festivals. That's the thing we got to get better at, is submitting to more festivals, getting out there, networking, meeting more people. For the film this year, we made it with somebody we've been always meaning to make films with and finally got the chance. So always just kind of slowly growing and expanding, and but within our grasp. That's the thing, is be ambitious, but maintain your, don't bite off more than you can chew.
Right.
Don't overreach your grasp.
We're a big believer that you don't have to put out 30 billion films and try and get something. It's like, as long as you have quality in your work and you take your time with it, it's going to go far.
Yeah.
So Colin, thank you for joining us today. If they want to find out more information about you or your works, where can they go to?
YouTube.com/MakeDoEntertainment. All the links to our social media, everything that we're active on the internet, you can find there, as well as all of our work.
Well, there you go, guys. If you guys want to check him out, please do so. Trust me, his comedies are hilarious. Thank you again for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, guys, I am here with Dustin Weiball, writer and director of A Monster in the House. So I just watched it. Now, for those who haven't yet, where did you get the inspiration?
So I'm a big fan of Mike Flanagan, the creator of like A Haunting of Hill House and Midnight Mass, stuff like that. He does a really good job of mixing drama with horror, especially like Stephen King kind of childlike trauma with his horror. And I really love the idea of trying to figure out, like, all right, so when a parent passes away, like what that child goes through.
Right.
And then what would it be like if that parent was abusive? All the conflicting emotions that you might go through as you're trying to like empty out this house that you want nothing to do with.
Right.
And I thought it'd be really cool to present it in like a horror context.
I love it. I love it. Can you give us some detail as to how you came up with the look?
The look of the monster?
Yeah.
So it was really funny. We didn't have a massive budget at all. We actually did a Indiegogo campaign. And so with what we had, I spoke with our special effects artist, Mar Negro, and we decided it would be best and probably cheapest to just go through and find already pre-made masks, like Halloween masks, sleeves, chest plates and stuff, and then she could add on to it, repaint it.
Right.
So I went through it for hours and scoured websites to find the right look, the right mask, the right arms, and then I'd put it all together in Photoshop for like a concept art,
Right.
and then gave it to her, and she just turned it into magic.
Fantastic. It looked really great. So is this the first premiere for it? Has it been anywhere else?
It has been in the Syracuse International Film Festival and the Orlando Film Festival.
Oh, nice. So what is the next step for A Monster in the House?
The next step, we'll see. It's going through the festival circuit right now. I'm still waiting for, any approvals or, not approvals.
All right.
But yeah, working for the next short.
Wonderful. I am so glad that I got to catch it. Everybody, keep an eye on Dustin. Good stuff. Where can we find information about you?
You can find information about me on the socials. Just search for Dustin Weiball. There's not too many of them on social media. And also my website is www.dustinweiball.com.
All right, well, keep an eye on him, guys. You got some good stuff. Thank you for chatting with me today.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And 1 Fernando. And 2 Fernando. I'm not voting for myself, if that's what you're thinking. No.
Guys, I am here with director and actor Sophie Gonzalez of Jailbait. Sophie, tell us a little bit about your film.
So I won't spoil it, but Jailbait is about a young girl who arranges a meetup with a stranger online who's much older than her, and things don't go according to plan for either of them.
All right, so I have to ask, how old are you?
I'm 17.
17. Young filmmaker, I love that. So how'd you get into filmmaking?
It started when I was like 11, and I had done theater since I was like 5. And then when I was 11, I told my mom, like, I want to do more like acting stuff, like maybe like film or something. So she just like found stuff on Facebook, and then it just grew from there. And like when I was 16, that's when Jailbait was made. I've always been interested in like behind the scenes stuff too, so I decided to like finally try it.
Awesome. And is this your directorial debut?
Yeah.
It is. How does it feel to see your film on the big screen?
It's awesome. It's been in a few festivals, and it's just like every single time I'm like so excited. Like it's like, I don't know, it's so cool.
That's fantastic. I love it. So where can we learn more about you and your work? Because I'm assuming this isn't going to be the only one.
Yeah, I'm actually writing something right now, so hopefully that'll like be.
All right. And how can we find that information?
On
follow
Facebook, it's Sophie Gonzalez, and then Instagram, it's Sophie Gonzalez, but replace the O's with zeros and the E's with 3s.
That's wonderful. Well, congratulations on getting into Central Florida Film Festival. Is this the only film festival it's in so far?
No, it's been in a few. It was actually made for OIF, Orlando Independent Filmmakers.
Right.
And since then, it's been accepted into a few. It's going to be in Love Your Shorts soon, so yeah, I'm excited.
Well done. Congratulations. Guys, 17 years old, filmmaker. I love it. Thank you so much for chatting with me.
Hi, I'm Alana Phillips, the event media coordinator for the Central Florida Film Festival, and I am here at the CenFlo Awards. There's a few reasons why you should really come to the Central Florida Film Festival. First of all, it's a great way to network, make great connections, and just watch some really inspiring films that will help you with your projects too. I hope to see you next year.
All right, guys, well, that's it for our time here at the 16th Annual Central Florida Film Festival at Epic Theater of Mount Dora.
We want to thank everyone who took the time to chat with us today. We hope that you enjoyed this exclusive look at the Central Florida Film Festival.
Yes, and be sure to follow us on our socials so you can see all of this stuff, right? ICS TV on Facebook and ICS TV Show on Instagram.
And as always, if you have a film festival, convention, or event that you want Indie Cinema Showcase to feature, email us at icstv@yahoo.com.
Well, that's it for us here. And as they say in the film industry, that's a wrap.
See you next time.